Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play. Silent Night here, and today is the part 3, or the finale, hopefully, of creating our automated tree farm. Um, Ignore that. As you can see, so we're going to go ahead and hop right in. Last time we were just finishing up the last of the whatnots. I did go ahead and I did complete the track. Did make the tracks as everything was finished. I did complete and get the cart on the track, and I did get the cart rolling, so you can actually see he's going around. He has planted all the trees. He is running around. You can see inside here. Here's the information. Basically, here's the main get back here. There's the coal engine here. You can see he's collecting solar power. Here's the saplings he puts down, and anything he collects come in these internal chests. As you can see here, he's got the solar panel out, and he's going to town here, waiting for a tree to spawn. He's gonna drop off all the stuff he gathers here inside of this chest, or into this side here. So first of all, we're gonna go ahead and we are going to actually make 3 quick barrels, because we need barrels. I think actually we can do... I think there's enough mats in here. We can actually just make some barrels if we just put this here. Yeah, there we go. So with the 3 barrels, because we'll need 3 barrels. Because we're going to be putting in the rest of the basic system today. So first, actually, we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up the cargo distributor. Now this gets a little complex, so I'll try my hardest to make sure I explain it in a proper manner. But, so you can see the cargo manager and the cargo distributor linked together color-wise. Red, yellow, green, blue. And each one is the same side. So it orients right. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to set this up properly so the one input side is handled one way and the other one is handled the other way. So to do this, we need to associate here what colors, or rather what sides are going to do what, are associated, what side of the distributor is associated with what of the cargo manager. So to do this, we're going to go ahead and click, the green is going to be our output, where we're going to take items out of the cargo manager. So we're going to want to make the green side here. We're going to want to associate that with the top right chest here, because this is the stuff that just sits in here. So we want to associate the top right with the side of green. So to do that, we'll associate top right to side of green. You right click to remove, but click and drag, and now the green side of the distributor is associated with the top right inventory of the cargo manager. Now we want to associate the engine part, which is going to load stuff into the engine of the car, associated with the it doesn't really, we can do yellow or blue, but we'll do yellow side because that's the way I've set up in the past. So we're going to associate the top left, which is the engine, to the yellow side. Now this should allow us to control these two sides simultaneously and appropriately for what we would like to do. Next, we're actually going to need to get we actually need, this is full. Oh, you're still pumping away. We actually need to get an alloy furnace, which is the red power 2 stuff, because we're going to need to make brass for the tubes that we're going to want to use. So we're going to go ahead and we have the brick. I did go ahead and mine up some clay for us right away, and I did smelt it up right away so we'd have it ready. And now we want to turn these bricks into the brick, and then we make the alloy furnace like a normal furnace, except with bricks. There we go, alloy furnace. And now this will be powered with, where do we want to put this now? Oh, there we go. We'll put it right there. There we go. Not too shabby. Go die roll 20. Alright, so we're going to open up this and then open up that. Basically, we need to throw the fuel in here, like standard. We'll need to make a bunch of brass. I think we'll just make a bunch of brass. I'm actually currently in the process of recharging our nano gear as well. And we're actually going to store that away for a bit because we don't need it right now, actually. We can reuse the rest of our iron gear and try to get rid of that. So we're actually utilizing all of our materials properly. Go ahead and get the rest of some charcoal here. We'll go, or not charcoal, coal coke. Our wonderful, wonderful coal coke. Actually, that might be kind of dumb because, no. Alright, so we need to make brass. To make brass, you need to put 3 copper and 1 tin inside the alloy furnace will give you 4 brass ingots. So we're going to make up a bunch of brass because we'll need a lot of brass over the course of time upon which we'll be playing here. So we'll go ahead and make so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18. We need 6. They'll make 24 brass. I want to make 1, 2, 3. I want to make 10, 10, 10. I want to make 32 brass. So we'll go ahead and make 32 brass. I believe this is going to be an excessive use of our coal coke too, unfortunately. But that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and make 32 brass. And then we'll make a bunch of pneumatic pipes and all that fun jazz. So while we're waiting on this stuff to cook, we actually can go ahead and make ourselves a filter, which is what we're going to use to pump out the stuff. Oh, crap. We're actually going to need a timer as well. Alright, so that's not a problem. We'll make a timer as well. Dang it, all this headset. Alright, so we need to make a filter. So go ahead and look at that pattern. Piston, red dope wafer, cobblestone. Okay, so actually we'll need a red dope wafer, which is going to be a silicon wafer, which is a diamond handsaw, which, oh, this is complex. I forgot about all this. We need 8 sand and 8 coal. I don't know if we actually have that laying around or not. I don't think we do. We have 2 coal there. Ooh, yes we do. Alright, so we'll actually go ahead and we'll make the red stuff. We'll make this stuff as well. So we'll actually end up using the rest of that as we go along here. We'll put this pattern in 2, and I believe this will cook after these are finished. It'll start cooking this, which is I think that's our silicon boulet, I believe. And then, oops, we should take these out. There we go, brass ingots. So we want the filter. And that's the red doped wafers. The wafers are cut from that. So we can make the silicon boulet from this. Ooh, log turner. I don't know what that is, actually. We'll have to look that up. So we got the silicon boulet. Now we need to cut it into the wafers. And to do so, we'll go ahead and throw those 2 coke in here. And to cut it, we'll need 3 sticks, 2 iron, and 2 diamonds, I believe. Off the top of my head, if I remember correctly, which I believe I do. We'll need more sticks. Unfortunately, that's the rest of our diamonds. Sad face. But we'll get more. We always get more, guys. Don't worry. Do not worry. So that's our sticks, diamonds, and 2 pieces of iron. So we'll go ahead and whip those up. 1, 2, 3. I believe it's like this, because this is the handsaw, and then you tip it with diamonds. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to cut the boulets into 16 wafers, and then we want to cook up some wafers into red dope wafers. And let's go ahead and use the rest of our redstone that we have on hand. Go ahead and grab more here. Because we want to use as much of this as we can. So this will give us our red doped wafer. There we go. Let's go ahead and store away some more of the stuff that we kind of have lurking in our inventory here. I did actually take down that obsidian portal too, guys, so that's now out of our way as well. Zombie brains. What else we got here? Bucket. Throw that in there. Dead flesh. That's useful. Throw that in there. Let's get rid of all that too. And block stuff. Get rid of those. Run the rubber sapling. Alright, so that gives us enough space. So we'll need 2 pieces of gold. We have pistons. We'll need 5 cobblestone. 2 pieces of gold. And 5 cobblestone. Here we go, and this will make our filter. So we'll go ahead and make our filter. There we go. The filter works like a wooden pipe, basically, or any other thing that pumps out of machines or inventories. On a pulse rate, it'll filter and pull out stacks of an item at a time. Every time the redstone current signal is pulsed, so that's nice. Works really nice. Alright, so that's charged. I'm going to throw that in there. That actually won't fully charge, but that's okay. Oh, posh. There we go. Alright, so that's 3 pieces right there. Go ahead and we'll see how this is all doing here. That's only a single red doped wafer. Oh, it takes 4 to crack. Okay. So we're actually only able to make 2 off that. Unfortunately, I miscounted that. That's okay. Go ahead and we'll just put those away for now. Let that burn out. That's okay. And so now we have our filter and our pipes. And we should be able to, and actually we're going to have to make a redstone timer too to have a continuous pulse. I believe I can make this off the top of my head, but just be safe. We're going to need some stone, we're going to need some redstone, and a few sticks. We'll need 2 sticks actually, so we'll go ahead and grab that 1 stick we have in here. We'll need some stone. I believe we have some stone sitting somewhere. Haha, there we go. So, we'll actually... Ooh, great, a node spews something foul. That does not make me feel safe in the least. So we're going to go ahead and just do this here. No idea what was spewed for, so we'll just go ahead and seal ourselves off just to be safe, guys. We don't want to get eaten alive by anything foul. So we need to go ahead and crap. All right, not we need to go ahead and fuel up this machine again because we're gonna need to cook some of these into wafers. So go ahead and do that, and this should give us enough power here. We need to cook this stone and into wafers. And I believe 12 should be enough. We'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll actually have to take 2 of these out. Actually 12 is the exact. I believe 12 stone is the exact amount of stone you need for this. So this actually might work out really, really well for us. Oh, it makes 2 per. Well, we don't need all those then. So we'll let that pump out. That'll be fine. That'll be alright. So we'll make ourselves a quick timer here. Timers are very interesting. 1, 2, 3. We'll need 3 of these, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll need to do something like this, and that will give us 3 anodes, I believe, and we'll need only 2 of those, but we'll make 3 at a time. We'll need 2 redstone torches, like so. I believe this one is this one, and then we need the same pattern, but we need a piece of stone on, no, not that. There we go. That gives us our pointers. Pointers in the middle. Then we need the anodes on the sides. Actually, no, that node's go on the bottom. Stone wires, and then I believe we cap it off with like that. There we go. Quick, easy timer. So now we're going to go ahead and hope to God not go outside and get destroyed. I see a bunch of bats, so I hope that's not anything to do with us. Alright. Well, our silverwood tree did grow. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but there you go. Neat little silverwood tree has been grown. Good. We're going to put our filter on here. Now you guys notice when you place down the filter, the big hole will place wherever you are, wherever you're looking, your facing direction. And the little hole will face outwards. So you need the little hole to face away from the inventory that you want to pump out of. And I believe we just hit that like that. I believe it goes on the bottom like so. We need our F7 on. Yeah, that's not good. So this will give us our... Ah, that's right. Dang, suicide hole. So I'm going to put our timer on here. You can see it's going to start ejecting everything from this slot. Like so. Which isn't a big deal. We can just pick that up. But we're going to rig these into a pipe system. So this, where's our... Oh, wait, we didn't make any pneumatic pipes yet. So let's go make ourselves some pneumatic pipes. We'll just need some little bit of glass and... Oh, if we grabbed it. And the brass that we cooked up prior. 1, 2, 3. We got 24 pipes. That's plenty, I believe, for our purpose to serve. I'll need our barrels out as well. And, ooh, okay, we have... That's not good. Alright, so we'll need to do this, this, and then we're going to put our barrels here, here, and here. This isn't going to look pretty, but it will function. Hey. Hold shift to place these on top. And then we want to preset these. We're going to put those there. We're going to put wood here. And then the last one will be for the saplings. So now what this will do is this timer will tick and pulse. We want to increase this to every 10 seconds. It'll drop off its stuff and into here. And every 10 seconds this will pulse out into the pipe system. Pull out anything that may be in there. So if we do, for example, red dope wafer. Doesn't really matter. So I'm putting the red dope wafer, and as the timer ticks, you'll hit it. And since there's a valid inventory all the way over here, the red dope wafer will come over to the last slot and insert itself. However, we don't want that. So we want to go and see if we have any saplings lying around in our chests here. And if we do, we can preload it. And so it's predictated what inventory slot it has to be. Yes, we do. Alright, so we have oak saplings. Go ahead and place those there. And then what we're going to end up doing, we actually will need a restriction pipe. I'll explain this as we go. This will give us the capacity that we need for that. We'll put the restriction pipe here. And I believe pipe that there. down. Just so we can work here. We actually might need another filter, guys, to filter out. Yeah, I guess we will probably. So we're going to go ahead and... That's not the shovel, that's the shovel. There we go. Clear out a little more here so we can kind of see what we're doing. We're going to grab another filter, we're going to place it here. That's what we need. Because we're going to put the timer to tick on 2 different filters. So it doesn't really matter, it's not too big of a deal, but we'll need another filter. So that's pretty easy. You guys remember that's just 5 cobblestone, 2 pieces of gold, red doped wafer, and a piston. We can get that really quick here. Excuse me. There we go. There's our next filter. We'll need to actually make some wiring too. This shouldn't be too hard to do. Place a block down there so we can go like that, and our filter should be placed properly. And then we need to do, as the filter pulses, it's going to pulse out into this pipe, and it's going to try to find a valid inventory. Oh, that might not. Oh, we'll need to make a cover. That's okay. No, we don't even need to make a cover. There we go. So basically, what happens when a filter and pneumatic pipes tick or pulse, it will go ahead and it'll try to find the closest valid inventory that exists, and it will send the items to the closest one. Now, technically, this one might be closer, the barrel itself. We're gonna pulse the. I would like to put a pipe here and then put a cover there so that can't go. But the closest inventory might actually be this barrel, depending on the length. So we have 1, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, this is actually the closer inventory. So we actually don't even need the restriction pipe. But basically, what's going to happen is it's going to try to find valid inventory here. And if there's no valid inventory space here, because this is where, as we know, as the yellow side is linked to the top left, if this inventory has no valid emptying space, it'll go up this pipe instead and back into the barrel. Now, the thing is, with this, is the restriction pipe. Now, say this had been shorter. This had been a shorter distance. Say if we put the pipe here with the cover, this would actually be a shorter distance than this. So it would always cycle back into itself. Now, we didn't want that. So we made a restriction pipe. And what a restriction pipe does is it makes that pipe count for a distance of, instead of 1, it counts for a distance of 5,000. So technically, when it pumps out using this filter, the filter thinks that this is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5,005, 5,006 blocks away, making this the closer inventory. Therefore, it'll come to here instead of there. So as you can see here, it's pumping out, working pretty good. Now we need to make a little bit of red alloy wire. Red alloy wire, which is 3 red alloy ingots, which is made from. So we'll need 3. So we need 3 pieces of iron and 12 redstone cooked up in this here furnace over here. Really don't want to do that. So let's see if we have any coal laying around still. Use 1 single piece of coal. Yes, we do. Boom, boom. There's 5 pieces of charcoal in there. Cool, cool. Wow, look at all those cows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I count at least 23 cows. Don't quote me on that, but I count at least 23 cows. Alright, so we need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now this will give us 3 sets of this, which will make us 12 red alloy wire, which is basically red alloy wire is it kind of acts like an advanced redstone wire. Like basically replace redstone. It kind of works in that. It works like that. It carries currents and stuff like that, but it's more of an advanced wire. So yeah, that's kind of how that works. We should probably make some more while we're right here and we have the iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just make another. No, we won't actually. We don't have enough. If we had 3 more, I'd just make 3. But we don't, so that's okay. Well, and then 1, 2, 3. There we go. 12 alloy wire. Let's go ahead and jump, jump, jump. Now we can tie this to this there. So you can see how it pulsed. As it pulsed, it pulsed. Problem with this, actually no, this won't actually work very well. This will also tie the redstone wall. So you can see right there, it pulsed. This one as well. So now it pulses here. which will and light up the wire as well, which will pulse the other one. And since nothing else, this will never glitch out until this one of these two barrels fill, which will be the wood one first. If the wood barrel fills up first, and then that will no longer become a valid inventory, and say if this ever pumps empty for saplings, we might get an overflow of wood going in there. But the way that this works, it should never have an overflow issue. The woodcutter eventually will fill up on oak saplings, and those will just overflow, and then those will get deposited in. And it should always have enough. So right here, this is a fairly nice and very condensed. We could probably condense it a little bit more, but I mean, this is pretty condensed for what I could say you could probably do. We could probably slide this over next to this instead, pull this in a whole block section and put a cover on it, so it'll condense it by a single row, but it would also pop out an extra column. No, actually, this is probably the most condensed we could. You know what? I could probably make it smaller. We could drop all this down. I mean, we could probably condense it more, but this is a fairly condensed logic system, and this is just all out in the open. It's not like we're trying to make it pretty, but it's very nice and very condensed, and it should be completely and utterly a fully automatic, self-sustaining, automated tree farm. So I hope you guys really learned from this. I believe that is the end of the episode. We did get this done in 3 parts, which I'm excited about. I hope you guys really learned something special, and I really hope this helped you out tremendously, and I know it did for me, and it's really nice. And then in a later episode, I'll show you what we can actually do with the sustainable wood that we actually get from here, which we'll end up using for our energy system, most likely. Oh, pardon me, stretching. So yeah, again, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed making it for you. A little bit of Red Power 2 logic for you. Hope it helped you out, and I hope you find it useful. Ooh, okay, that's a problem. All right, I know what happened here, so we can definitely fix it. For now, we'll put that there. Have to be careful of that. We might actually need to pull it out. But I really hope you guys learned something, and I hope you guys can go ahead and use this setup for your own automated tree farm, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And until the next episode, guys, you guys take her easy. Ooh, something fell! Oh no!